What's going on, y'all? This GA. So Galatians chapter 5, verse 16 it says this. I say then, walk in the spirit, and you shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Walk in the spirit, and you shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. So what does that mean? That means that if I'm walking in the spirit, my flesh does not breathe. You get what I'm saying? If you walk in the spirit, you will not fulfill the lust of the flesh. And so, you may have had some of you may have questions like, man, how do I walk in the spirit? How do I do that? What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? And so walking in the spirit is really basically walking in righteousness, walking out your God-given ability that the Father has placed in you, walking out his will, walking in his love, in his peace, in his joy, when you walking in the fruit of the spirit, which are the characteristics of the fruit of the spirit. When you're walking in that, you're walking in the spirit. You get what I'm saying? When you're not walking according to your flesh, when you're not fulfilling the lust of the flesh, meaning I'm not going to fulfill the desires of my flesh when I'm walking in the spirit. So all that backbiting and being pride and walking in arrogance and adultery, fornication, jealousy, envy, all of that stuff. When you're walking in the spirit, you don't fulfill none of that because your mind ain't even on it. Your mind is on walking according to the ways of the Father. Period. That's what it is. And so walking in the spirit, you will not fulfill the lust of the flesh. So look, walk in the spirit. Whatever you do, start walking in the spirit. Every kingdom citizen that is of Yeshua HaMashiach, you get what I'm saying? Walk in the spirit. If you don't owe it to nobody else but him, because he saved you. He bought us with a price. You get what I'm saying? Practice this. When you practice this, it becomes a lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? It becomes a lifestyle. It becomes normal. So look, there's no way around that. You get what I'm saying? There's no way around it. You want to walk in the spirit. Walking in the spirit, that's how you become stress-free. Walking in the spirit, you ain't dealing with no anxiety. Walking in the spirit, you ain't dealing with no depression. You're not dealing with all these other things that come against your mind and come against your thoughts and all these fluttering thoughts that you have going on in your mind. When you're walking in the spirit, you're walking with a sound mind. You're walking you being spiritually, you walking in spiritual consciousness. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about none of that aphrodisiac stuff, none of that crazy stuff. I'm talking about walking in the spirit of the Father. You get what I'm saying? To where it becomes natural and normal for you to do it. Look, I'm gonna share some with you. Look, if you want know more about it, because I go deeper into it on the YouTube channel G.A. Harper. If you want to know more about it, go check it out. It is there. Subscribe, like, and share. But until next time, follow for more and leave a comment if you have any comments as well. And you can hit me up on the messages also too, and I'll look at your message too. So, but until next time, this GA. Love it, like it, share it. Peace.